This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Macy Marie and happy Saturday everyone. The Kentucky Wildcats had another big game tonight inside Rupp Arena and quite the outcome for the Cats too. How did they fare against their border rivals exactly to the south? Well, that's where we begin tonight's newscast. Our sports director Marcus Browning has more in our Big Blue coverage. Marcus.
Yeah, Macy, what a day in Lexington. Two of the top 5 teams in the nation squared off. It's Kentucky and Tennessee, the top-ranked Volunteers. Coming into Rupp Arena for this one, Kentucky's Kelton Johnson came out of this one firing. He's open and he's left open, drains the 3 there. Then he hits another 3 from the corner, falls back on that one too. Again, Johnson left alone top of the key, 23-15 Kentucky. Let's go second half, 49-31. Kentucky Wildcats pulling away. Ashton Hagens drives, finds Kelton Johnson for the layup, 51-31. Wildcats rolling a little bit later. Wildcats up 20. Kentucky, E.J. Montgomery, the nasty slam, 58-36. The Wildcats, they continue to dominate in this ball game, 86-69 the final score. We'll have, of course, more reaction from up live in Lexington a little bit later on in Sports Overtime Saturday night. Macy.
All right, thank you, Marcus. And like Marcus said, check back in on Sports Overtime and we'll have much more on that big win with the Kentucky Wildcats versus Tennessee. From clock keeper to inspiration, Tracy May followed the Millard Mustangs as their #1 fan. But Thursday, May died after health complications. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher caught up with the coaches and players to learn why it is hard to end the season without him.
Those who knew him can describe Tracy May in 2 words.
He was genuine with everyone he met, and he was very selfless because everything he did was voluntarily.
Tracy supported the Millard Mustangs any way he could.
He was everything from the team manager, video man, clock keeper, marker board keeper, you name it, Tracy has done it.
Head basketball coach Michael Coleman and assistant coach Corey Thacker say Tracy was unique.
He had 2 favorite words.
Rebound
and sub.
And the games will not be the same without him.
There's 2 things Tracy liked. He liked basketball, #2, and the boys, #1.
Tracy died on Thursday due to health complications.
He was just really uplifting. He never had a down moment whenever he was around.
Players Chance Coleman and Keegan Wallace say Tracy loved to joke around with them.
We just always pick back and forth at each other, make jokes.
And even brought his favorite drink with him wherever he went.
Every practice, every game, Tracy would come in with a gallon of milk.
Although playing without Tracy on the sidelines will be hard.
Yeah, it's going to be really rough without him.
He will always be there in their hearts.
He'll still be there in spirit.
Yes.
We'll still carry Tracy with us wherever we go.
In Pike County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
Services will be at 7 p.m. and the funeral will be Monday at 1 p.m. That's at the Unity Free Will Baptist Church. A physical therapy business in downtown Pineville had their grand opening in their new building and decided to use that opportunity to raise money for a local scholarship. Apex Physical Therapy hosted a Blake for Blake CrossFit Challenge in honor of late Blake Jackson, who died in a crash in 2017. A few months after he died, family and friends decided to set a scholarship in his name for local student athletes.
Just being able to donate to something like this that he would really would have appreciated, just to give money back and kind of remember his name year in and year out because he was such a good kid. And we just appreciate everything that his family's done for the community, and then we just want to be able to give back as much as possible. So we thought this would be a good outlet to do that.
Apex was able to raise more than $4,000 in today's event and hope it continues to grow in years to come. It was a hard goodbye for many Kentucky families today as members of the National Guard were deployed overseas. Nearly 60 Kentucky Guard aviation soldiers were deployed to the Middle East. During a departure ceremony at the Boone National Guard Center, Kentucky National Guard leaders and Governor Mountain Bevin wished the soldiers a safe journey. Families also shared hugs and kisses as they told their loved ones goodbye.
I'm so extremely proud of him, but as a mom of an only child, I'm scared to death. You do what you can, you keep a brave face.
Since the 9/11 attacks, the Kentucky National Guard has sent more than 18,000 soldiers overseas in support of the global war on terror. New details are emerging about the workplace shooting that left 5 people dead and half a dozen police officers injured in Illinois. Police say the 45-year-old shooter was a convicted felon and should not have had a gun. Police say Gary Martin, a 15-year employee of the Henry Pratt Company plant in Aurora, had just been fired when he allegedly killed everyone in the room. The plant where the shooting happened is closed right now. We'll be right back with a full look at your forecast after the break.